After dropping out of the governor's race, Representative Eric Swalwell says he will now resign from Congress after sexual assault and misconduct allegations. Swalwell denies the allegations but apologized on Monday after the House Ethics Committee launched an investigation. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pulliam joining us now with more on the political fallout. Tim.
Mark, lawmakers were threatening to expel him from Congress before he resigned. Eric Swalwell said he no longer wanted to be a distraction. It comes a day after he suspended his campaign for governor.
These allegations of sexual assault are flat false.
Once a rising star in the Democratic Party, Congressman Eric Swalwell is leaving Washington with a political career on life support. The 45-year-old, who's tangled up in sexual abuse allegations from at least 4 women, is resigning. Swalwell shared his intent to step down on X with an apology, writing, "I am deeply sorry to my family, staff, and constituents for mistakes in judgment I've made in my past. I will fight the serious false allegation made against me. However, I must take responsibility and ownership for the mistakes I did make." Since last Friday, bipartisan calls for his resignation and expulsion had grown louder.
Even though Democrats and Republicans might have ideological differences, I think we should be able to all agree on the basics that maybe if you're, sexually harassing or assaulting or have issues of domestic violence or you're stealing funds from FEMA, maybe you should not be in Congress, right? Like maybe it's time for you to go home and figure those issues out, not on taxpayer dollars.
The 7-term congressman announced his looming exit on the same day the House Ethics Committee had begun an investigation into claims of sexual misconduct. That probe now ends, but the Manhattan District Attorney's Office is reviewing one of the sexual assault claims that allegedly took place in a New York hotel room. FBI Director Kash Patel reacting to Swalwell's resignation on X, writing, "Eric Swalwell has maintained that none of the allegations against him are true. And now that he's resigned, we would welcome him to sit down with the FBI and share any information he has." Swalwell could also be hit with lawsuits from his accusers.
I can recall I was pushing him off of me saying no.
His lawyers say they are ready to fight.
We take these allegations very seriously. The congressman categorically denies any misconduct took place, and we intend to vindicate his rights in court.
Once a top contender in California's race for governor, Sunday, Swalwell suspended his campaign. Voters, supporters, and endorsements will now swing toward a crowded field of candidates.
Unfortunately, this is the kind of thing that draws people to consume news about a race.
Swalwell's name will still appear on the June 2nd primary ballot for governor. The deadline to remove his name already passed.
State election law requires Governor Newsom to call a special election within 2 weeks once Swalwell leaves office. Tim Pulliam, ABC 7, Eyewitness News.
All right, Tim, thank you.